Everything about you is changing. You look bad.
Hair growing in places it shouldn't. Flesh falling off of the bone. Whatever horrors are going on here. Picture that and you've got some truly disgusting movie moments. Here's 9 of the most shocking film transformations ever.
Have you ever heard of insect politics?
The Fly's transformation is obviously grotesque, that's a given. But unlike a lot of the entries in this list, it's disturbingly gradual. Jeff Goldblum's Seth Brundle morphs from a brilliant eccentric scientist into a foul, vicious insect man over the course of the entire movie, shifting through 7 distinct stages. Initially, this is achieved simply through Goldblum's twitchy performance, but soon Chris Wallace's Oscar-winning makeup and effects step in, with Brundle resembling a man ravaged by a wasting disease. Eventually, the insect awakes and is brought to life with some astounding and stomach-churning practical effects. Not all shocking transformations involve blood and guts, though. The reveal of the Invisible Man in, well, The Invisible Man is one of cinema's great camera tricks. The effect was achieved using a groundbreaking matte process which had the actor, Claude Rains, performing in a black velvet suit against a black velvet background. It shocked audiences back in 1993 as well as this last year.
Look, he's all eaten away.
David Norton's transformation from backpacker into full-on Wolfman was at the time unlike anything seen before. This isn't a quick reveal, his body painfully reshapes itself into an entirely different form, and I tell you what, turning into a werewolf looked bloody painful. Rick Baker established a new benchmark for cinematic werewolves in this scene and became a special effects legend in the process. His pioneering work picked up the inaugural Oscar for Best Makeup in 1981, an award he's gone on to win a record 7 times. That wasn't the only wolf-centric horror released in 1981. The Howling carried a darker tone, and this is reflected in its own lichen transformation. There's not much to laugh about during Robert Picardo's mutation from man to beast. Using air bladders under latex facial applications, an effect was created that one scene lives long in the memory. One of the first and finest physical transformations in cinema appeared in the 1931 adaptation of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde starring Frederick March. For decades, just how the effects were achieved left viewers scratching their old noodles. We now know the secret was the layering of makeup of contrasting colours. A series of coloured filters on the camera allowed the different shades of makeup to be gradually exposed. The result was the disturbing hollowing of March's face. Lovely.
Are you alright?
Okay, it's not technically a film, but we had it on an old VHS tape, so we're totally counting it because Michael Jackson transforms not once, but twice. The first time is his metamorphosis into a werecat in the opening vignette of Thriller. The second is his sudden and shocking transition into a zombie. A look that was heavily inspired by the mask worn in the 1925 version of The Phantom of the Opera.
Can we get out of here? No, I'm enjoying this.
To be honest, the transformation of a room full of women who quite frankly look like my mam and her mates into child-murdering witches has stayed with me over the years. The moment that the Grand High Witch, portrayed by Angelica Houston, peels back her own skin to reveal her true form traumatized a generation of children. Also, if you look closely, a lot of the witches in this scene are quite obviously just bald men. Look at the state on this. How was this even allowed? And this is a kids' film, is it? Mental. Christopher Lloyd's blood-curdling screams at the end of Robert Zemeckis' Who Framed Roger Rabbit can still be heard today. His transformation from mysterious villain to evil cartoon is one of the more surprising reveals and gives a new meaning to the phrase, "if looks could kill." No list of shocking transformations is complete without The Thing. John Carpenter's perfect blend of body horror and isolationist terror is full of eye-widening and pants-filling moments. The most iconic of these scenes, however, has to be when one character is in need of an urgent revival at the hands of Dr. Copper, who, unfortunately, has got no hands. The Thing then promptly transforms into a life form that is frankly quite difficult to describe. As unexpected as it is disgusting, it's very rarely been bettered. These are just some of the shocking transformations that have haunted us over the years at IGN. If you enjoyed this, why not check out these iconic film moments you didn't know were improvised, or the actors that almost played Batman.